Welcome back to the show, guys. Nigeria's former president Goodluck Jonathan has sparked fresh rumors, and a lot of people are asking, Jonathan, are you going to be contesting in the next election, which is next year, January? And I think all of that stemmed from a video I'm going to show you in a second, where he received a delegation from an opposition who are lobbying him and asking for him to please contest in the election next year. He was in Abuja yesterday when he received those I'm not sure if it was yesterday, but it was this week when he received the delegation. And I'm going to show you that in that video what he said and why the speculation is very much alive. This is the video.
Nigerians as if we are all bunch of idiots and criminals, because probably we leaders have not been able to build our country, give hope to our young people, and even attract others to come here and work. This is the tax that face all Nigerian leaders. These things could be done by any other person, may not necessarily be Jonathan. But I've heard you. I will consult, and probably, of course, the race is getting close.
So in this video, we have Jonathan saying that he's going to do some consultation to see if he can run next year. Because I don't know if you guys remember, sometime early this year, late last year, there were some people pressurizing him even on Twitter and saying like, Goodluck, can you contest? We need someone who can defeat Tinubu and all of that. And now he's saying he's going to do some consultation to see if he can come back and contest to become the president again. For those of you who do not know Goodluck Jonathan very much, like I said, he was the former president of Nigeria. But before that, he was the vice president of late Musa Yar'Adua. That's from 2007 until 2010 when Musa Yar'Adua died. So Goodluck Jonathan was the vice president for up to 3 years. And when Musa Yar'Adua died, by law, Goodluck took over. He was sworn in as the president. So he served as the president for the remainder of Yar'Adua's term. And after that, he contested again for election in 2011. And he won that election. And that's how he became our president. I remember Goodluck Jonathan as a president. I mean, that time I was in secondary school, JSS1, thereabouts. So I very much have fresh memory of Goodluck as our president. Then we went back into an election again, and he lost that election to Muhammad Buhari, who took over, and he did not contest again the second term of of Buhari's tenure. So the last time he served us was when he won the election in 2011. That was also the last time he contested. After his first tenure, he contested again for his second tenure, and that's when he lost. So mainly looking at this, you're like, oh, okay, he was elected once, so that means he's eligible to come back again and become our president, right? That's what anybody would think. But there's actually an ongoing trial, which actually started today to review Goodluck Jonathan's eligibility and if he can come back to become the president of Nigeria. Because like I mentioned earlier, he served the remainder of Yar'Adua's term, and then he was also elected for one tenure. So let's say he served for about 5 years. So there is still technically the maximum is 2 tenure, but he served for 1 tenure and he helped complete another 1 year under Yar'Adua. But now there's a case, like I mentioned, going on in court, and the suit was filed by a lawyer whose name is John Mary Jide Obi, who asked the court to declare Jonathan as ineligible to run for president again under the Nigerian constitution. Jide Obi also sought an order restraining Jonathan from joining any political party as a presidential candidate and stopping the INEC from accepting and publishing his name for election. Jonathan, INEC, and the Attorney General of the Federation were listed as the defendant in the suit. So there's actually someone who has filed a suit asking the court to stop Jonathan. And what law are they using to back this up? Let's get into it. So these lawyers are using the 1999 Constitution as amended to block Jonathan from contesting or joining any political party to contest for the president. And this is what the Constitution says. The section 137 verse 3. Is it verse 3 they call it, or subsection 3? I'm not a lawyer, so forgive me. It says that the Constitution introduced by... the Constitution said... Okay, section 137 subsection 3 of the Constitution, introduced by the fourth alteration in 2017, states that a person who was sworn in as a president to complete the term of which another person was elected as president shall not be elected to such office for more than a single term. However, section 137 subsection 3 was enacted in 2017 after Jonathan had left office. And that is also, raising questions about whether these provisions here can be applied retroactively. So, of course, there's a part of the Constitution that says that if you have completed someone else's tenure as the president, this also applies to governors, by the way. There's another section for governors, but since we're talking about presidency, we're going to focus on the president part of it. So if you've completed a tenure for a past president, you can only be re-elected once. But the problem is, this was passed into law after Jonathan had left office. So the big question is this applicable to Jonathan? Because this law came in after, not before. So that is why the case is in court. This is what my prediction would be. I don't have a prediction. What is you guys' prediction? Do you think the court is gonna let this fly? I don't know. It's hard to even predict. It's. I wish the law was very plain, because now the interpretation is so wide and it's left to the court to interpret what that part of the Constitution says. And if Goodluck Jonathan scales through and he manages to be on the ballot, guys, in my opinion, the election is going to be so competitive because we have Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Peter Obi, Atiku, and Goodluck. That's if it scales through. We're in for a ride in January. And you know who this is going to favor? In my opinion, it's going to favor Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because anybody who votes for Goodluck Jonathan, Peter Obi, and Atiku are doing that because they don't want Tinubu to become the president. So we have more people voting against Tinubu, but then they are splitting their vote against all these people. And now, who gets the benefit? Who do you think gets the benefit? Tinubu. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. Anyways, I don't think there's any update on the court hearing. I don't know how long that is going to take, but I will update you guys when we hear from the court. So what do you guys think about Goodluck Jonathan running for presidency again? I mean, his time was filled with so much controversy. They bring back our girls. Guys, I remember we were in JSS 1 or JSS 2 there when they kidnapped those girls. And my school that day, we did not eat. The school did not serve us food that day because everyone was fasting. I remember the Chibok girls incident. So he had some bit of controversy. I don't know if that's going to work for him or against him. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. As always, bye people.